They tell you they want digital files, but here's what your clients actually want. Hey, I'm Sarah Petty, founder and photographer at one of the most profitable photography studios in the US, and my passion is teaching you how to build a business where you can be there for your family while running a thriving photography business. You shouldn't have to pick. I get it. You're saying, Sarah, they all want digital files. Listen to me. Let me tell you what your clients really want, because all they know what to ask for are digital files. And I know this because I was in business before digital files. And people in the film days called and asked what the price of an 8x10 was, and that didn't mean that they just want an 8x10. Here's what they want. They want a great customer experience. They do. They want to be wowed. They want to be educated and helped to make a good buying decision because they've made mistakes before. They want to feel like they're working with an expert, someone who knows more about photography and what they're doing than them, which is why I offer framing, because I don't want to send my clients to Hobby Lobby to work with a 17-year-old. No offense, 17-year-olds, but they're going to put it in some crazy mat and some crazy frame. I want to hold their hand during that process. And our clients want artwork that makes them feel great about themselves, about their family, about the people and the pets that they love. So I want to give you 4 things you can do to help clients get what they want, and also you can get what you need, which is paid. Number 1, love what you sell in your photography business. Just love it. To my core, I love printed, beautiful artwork for everyone. And if you love what you're selling, it's easier to attract and book clients. Because if you're trying to sell something and you don't even have a wall portrait in your home, there's a disconnect there. You start feeling salesy. So go get something big printed of the people you love, and then you can sell big, right? We always say, show big to sell big. People can tell when you're selling something that's your passion instead of something that just you're trying to push or convince them to buy. When you're loving it and decorating your home that way in your house, they're gonna see it, they're gonna feel it in every cell of your body, and it's gonna transfer to them. Number 2, educate yourself on portrait photography clients. Someone who works on my team's grandma had her child and worked with a local photographer to surprise her and get her photos taken, which I love. I never have my feelings hurt. I'm like, the more photos, the better. But this photographer gave grandma a jump drive of images, and she was freaking out. She had no idea what to do with them. She didn't know how to even put them into her computer. So he said, hey, let us help you on this. I mean, she didn't know how to get a canvas printed. She didn't have a pro lab. She didn't know how to do any of this. So educate yourself. You are the expert. Know all the products, like where to get beautiful books and albums and wall portraits. My lab is White House Custom Color, WHCC.com. If you're a professional photographer and you don't have a pro lab that thrills you, go check them out, because you've got to have a pro lab. But by educating yourself, it will help you help your clients pick the proper size, pick the proper frame, know what materials need to be included with this product. You're not just guessing. And if that causes you anxiety, imagine what it's causing your clients. They don't know either, so it's on you to learn. Go that extra mile with your clients too. Take measurements for their home so you can really be the expert. At my studio, we help guide our clients through the artwork by showing them how their framed final piece looks to scale in their actual house. They get to experience customer service they've never experienced from other photographers. Once we take the fear away of ordering a large wall portrait because they can see it in their space, it makes it a really easy yes. And price doesn't even matter because you've just given them a beautiful option. Number 3, talk about your artwork in benefits, not features. I know that sounds a little bit like techno babble, but think about it. You talk about the benefits and the sentimental value of the artwork for your clients. We always say, sell the destination, not the airplane. So if you're going on vacation, you're trying to convince your spouse and you're saying, let's go to Hawaii. We'll take a 747 with call buttons and a flight attendant, and we'll park in a big parking lot. No, you say, oh, we're gonna relax and we're gonna get the sun on our face and unplug from computers and we're gonna have little drinks with umbrellas and giggle and just have such an amazing time, right? The destination of your artwork is, oh my gosh, when you walk in your house and you see artwork of your children, you're gonna get goosebumps all over. When you sell the airplane, you're talking about, oh, it's this size by that size and it's on this kind of paper and this brand of frame. None of that matters. We're talking about the benefit, the outcome of why they need these photos on their walls. Having these photos on our clients' walls builds their children's self-esteem. It makes them feel valued and loved. It helps families who have become blended families with his kids and her kids and our kids, and you put them all up on a wall and you celebrate them. What does that do for those children who are feeling not a part of something? It is healing and it is wonderful. That's what we're talking about. Anybody can feel celebrated and loved with beautiful artwork of them loving their people or their people loving each other. It's so important, and I know my whole house is decorated with portraits of my kids. And what's so important to me is that the artwork is framed for the art, not to match the house. So I have gold frames and silver frames and hand-painted frames and wood frames, but my whole house is decorated in such a beautiful way that it doesn't look like a shrine to my kids. And when people come and tour our house, my kids take their hand and they say, look at me, which is a little embarrassing. But they're so proud that we are showing to other people that we love our children. And it's helped them build really amazing self-esteem. And truly, if you help your clients understand the emotional value of that artwork, it takes the emphasis off price. This is something that's going to get better with time. We don't swap it out. We decorate their home over the years of this beautiful wall portraiture. And number 4, be okay with having these conversations with people who don't agree with you when it comes to photography products. Think about it. Not everybody is going to be our client. Not everybody wants big, beautiful portraits of the people they love in their homes. You're going to get feedback from people of, oh, I only want digital files. That's what everyone wants. You don't have to believe that because we all value different things. I will spend way more on really good fruit, like big raspberries from the farmer's market and really yummy, healthy fruit. And some people would be like, I would never pay $6 for a little bitty thing of raspberries. Doesn't mean one of us is right and one of us is wrong. It just means we value different things. So don't take this personally. They're not rejecting you. They just don't like your raspberries, which is your wall portraits. It's okay. So if you go out into the market of just educating clients about the value of what you do and your passion and why you do it, the right people will engage with you and they'll become clients. And if they think printed artwork is the worst idea in the world and they only want digital files, that's cool. You can still be friends with them, but they're not going to be your client. I hope these tips were helpful because they have made a huge impact in my own business and the businesses of thousands of students we've taught this business model to. Subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.